A Journey to the West by Cheng'en. From a primordial stone, the extraordinary Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, is born, a being of pure supernatural energy. He becomes the king of the monkeys, then seeks immortality, learning great magic from the patriarch Subodhi. Wukong causes chaos in heaven, earning the title Great Sage Equal to Heaven, only to be tricked and imprisoned by the Buddha. Centuries later, the pious monk Tripitaka is chosen by the goddess Guanyin for a perilous mission to retrieve sacred Buddhist scriptures from India. Guanyin instructs the monk to free Sun Wukong, who has served his sentence and is destined to be his first disciple and protector. Wukong is freed and, after a brief rebellious attempt, is bound by a magical fillet of pain to ensure his obedience to the monk. The second disciple, Piggsy, a gluttonous former celestial marshal, joins the pilgrimage after a difficult battle. The third disciple, Sandy, a former general banished to the River of Sands, joins as the quiet, loyal protector. The last companion is the white dragon horse, transformed from a dragon prince, who carries Tripitaka across the dangerous terrain. The journey immediately becomes a series of harrowing trials as demons seek to devour Tripitaka, whose flesh grants immortality. Wukong must use his fiery golden gaze, his transformations, and his iron cudgel to defend the vulnerable monk. The white-bone demon proves a particularly challenging foe, disguising herself as a kind, mortal woman to deceive the monk. Despite Wukong's constant warnings, the monk's purity and compassion repeatedly make him vulnerable to cunning illusion. The monk, blinded by his own strict non-violence, banishes Wukong out of misjudgment, leaving himself defenseless. Immediately, the monk and the remaining disciples are captured by a powerful demon, proving the necessity of the Monkey King. Guanyin intervenes, instructing Wukong to return and rescue his master, restoring the core of the pilgrimage team. Wukong battles the Red Boy, a demon capable of breathing devastating samadhi fire, forcing the Monkey King to seek aid. The disciples face the Gold and Silver-Horned Kings, powerful fiends who steal Wukong's cudgel and Tripitaka's possessions. Piggsy often serves as a source of comic relief and temptation, constantly complaining about the journey's length and difficulty. The disciples arrive at the Flame Mountain, Man, where only the magic fan of Princess Iron Fan can extinguish the eternal blaze. Wukong battles the Bull Demon King, Princess Iron Fan's husband, and his sworn brother, in a complex duel to acquire the fan. The group is captured by the spider demons, who lure the trusting monk into a trap while their venomous forms attempt to poison the disciples. Wukong and Piggsy fight the demons, using their magic to navigate the silk traps and the venomous attacks. They face the Scorpion Demoness, who is powerful enough to sting even the Buddha and stings Wukong into near defeat. The journey takes them through strange kingdoms, including the Women's Kingdom of Western Liang, where all inhabitants are female. The Queen of the Women's Kingdom attempts to seduce Tripitaka, who must maintain his spiritual purity to continue the quest. Wukong must use clever trickery to allow the pilgrims to escape the Queen's palace and resume their journey. The pilgrims face the six-eared macaque, a false monkey king who appears identical to Wukong and possesses the same abilities. Unable to tell the two apart, the disciples and the gods seek the help of the Buddha, who reveals the true nature of the false monkey. Wukong battles the Black Bear Demon, who steals Tripitaka's precious Kasaya robe. The disciples face the Azure Dragon King, who creates an illusion of a false Buddha to mislead the monk. They encounter the Elephant and Lion Demons, who are so powerful that the disciples are nearly defeated and require divine intervention. Wukong often has to travel to the Celestial Palace, seeking aid from Guanyin or Jade Emperor to defeat demons too powerful for him alone. They face the final massive challenge, the golden-nosed white mouse, a demonic rat who lives in the Thunder Cave. The journey spans 14 years and covers 108 distinct, difficult tribulations designed to test the pilgrims' faith and commitment. Finally, they reach the Vulture Peak, the sacred mountain where the Buddha resides, marking the successful end of the physical journey. They meet the Buddha and his disciples who entrust them with the sacred scriptures, the culmination of their spiritual quest. On their return, the river is too deep, forcing them to ride on the back of a giant turtle that carries them across the final stretch of water. They return to the Tang court, presenting the scriptures to the emperor, fulfilling their divine mission. Tripitaka and the white dragon horse are granted Buddhahood for their pure faith and endurance. Sun Wukong is granted the title of Victorious Fighting Buddha for his incredible martial prowess and protection. Sandy becomes a golden arhat, and Pigsy is made the altar cleanser for his service, despite his lingering greed. Wukong's final act is to remove the fillet of pain himself, having achieved a higher, self-disciplined state of enlightenment. The four pilgrims have not only secured the sacred texts, but have achieved their own individual forms of ultimate enlightenment. Their journey is a timeless tale of endurance, redemption, and the ultimate triumph of faith over every conceivable physical and spiritual challenge. The core narrative is the journey of redemption for the three fallen supernatural beings under the pure guidance of the human monk, Tripitaka. The entire 14-year journey with 81 tribulations functions as a single massive test designed by the Buddha to forge the pilgrims' true faith. The triumph of the fantastic. The story remains a foundational text of Chinese culture due to its perfect blend of profound Buddhist philosophy and outrageous imaginative mythological action. Did you like this story? Let us know. Hit that like button, drop a comment below, and be sure to subscribe to Storytime Illustrated so you never miss a classic. Want more epic tales? Click on either video on screen now for your next illustrated story.